Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is my update for my Colourpan Project Pan update series. I don't know what I'm saying. This project was created by Misty. I will link her channel down below, but I watched all of her videos. She's super fun to watch, and she is panning hundreds and hundreds of products. It is crazy, but she's doing it and she's great. And she created this project. Basically, you want to pan your Colourpop products. We all have a lot of Colourpop. Looking at it, I mostly have eyeshadows. I have some lip products, some liners, but I don't have a huge amount. I've got blush as well, but I was trying to figure out, what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be rolling out one, maybe two items today. I'll decide during the video, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to roll next. I think I've got an idea, but I don't have a huge selection of Colourpop. So, depending on how well I do this year, I might not even be able to do this next year if it rolls on to next year, because I just don't have that much Colourpop, but it's fine. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I need to film this because it's like mid-month, and I think we're supposed to do this on the 18th, and yeah, hopefully I can get it out on time, but I just, I have been late on filming. So basically, yes, I will go through my update and we'll start from there. So the first one is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Foundation. I thought that this would be done. I have used this another 19 times this month. Last month I used it 20 times, so it's pretty, on average I used it about 20 times. There's still stuff in here. It is light as a feather and it's still not done. I thought this was going to be an easy one for me to roll in when I started this, and it's still not done. So it's going to have to stay another month because there's no point me, rolling it out if it's not finished. So yeah, hopefully I can get it finished next month. I don't know, but I will try my best. Next up, I've got two blush in the project, and I'm going to change this slightly because I'm working on too many blush items as it is. So I'll start with the first one. The first one is this cream one. This is the Super Shock Cheek in Satin, and it's the shade Prenup. It looks so disgusting. So this is what it's looking like now. It is honestly so gross. I have been scraping it off because it's so dry, putting it on my palm, like my hand, and then putting a little tiny drop of face oil on there to soften it up, and then I put it on. A bunch of you mentioned that I should do that, and I've done that, and that's why it looks like that, because I've literally been scraping off a little, putting it on my hand, and then rubbing it in on my hand, and then either using a sponge or a brush, then I'm putting it on my face, because otherwise, yeah, it just doesn't work, and I can't revive it anymore. I've kind of squished it down as much as I can from the sides. There's still so much product left. I am adamant that I'm going to finish this though. I've only used it 5 times. I look at it and I'm like, I don't want to use that, but I need to finish it. I want to finish it. So this one is going to stay in the project. However, my other blush that I have, which was more of a usage goal, which is one of their powder blushes. This is the Pressed Powder Night Bloom, and it looks like this. I had it in the project last month, and I think I decided to keep it in. So last month I used it 7 times. This month I've used it 3 times, so I used it 10 times in total. I think I told myself I wanted to use it 10 times, so I've done that. I'm rolling it out. I am not going to roll in another blush until I finish this one, because I need to finish it. So yeah, this one is my first rollout. I don't really think there's any difference. I mean, you can still see the whole pattern, but I wanted to play around with it, and I'm not in the mood to wear pinky blushes right now. As you can see, I'm very coral. I'm in a coral mood. I'm sure next week I'll be all pinks again, but right now I just want my corals and peaches. So I'm going to be rolling that one out and hopefully finishing this. Not finishing it by the next month. I don't think I could do that, but if I can get more progress in it by next update, where I feel like, oh, I only have maybe 1 or 2 months left, and I'll be happy. Right now, I don't know what's going on with that, so I just need to push on it. The next item that I have is my lippy sticks. This I haven't really done too much with. I've only used it 4 times this month. I don't know why, because I am into pinks and coral tones right now, so maybe I'll be dipping into this more, but this last month I just didn't want to use it at all. So yeah, I only used it 4 times. Don't even know if it's gone down on a piece of paper because I haven't done that yet, but you can see I do want to finish it though. So at this rate, if I'm not going to pick it up, I don't know, I need to make a move on it because I did a really good push on it when I initially rolled it in, and now I just sort of start wanting to use it. So that one I'll keep it in. I'll try to do as much as I can for the next update, and then we'll see how I do. The next item, the last item I'm going to talk about, and then I'll have 2 roll-ins because this is a spoiler. I'm going to be rolling this item out, and it is my Miss Bliss palette. And spoiler, I have 2 pans in this, which I'm super excited about. So when I roll in a palette, usually in a project, unless it's pandas, eyeshadows, or anything like that, I want to use the palette 10 times and use every single shade at least once. So I had this, actually I rolled it in last update. Gosh, it's only been a month. I feel like I've been using this for a long time. But yeah, I have 2 pans in it, so I'm really excited. So this is what it's looking like right now. You can see from last time when I rolled it in, I did not have those 2 shiny, beautiful pans, and now I do, so I'm super excited. I only used this twice, and then I hit pan. It is a really, really soft glitter formula. This one, I already had a really, really nice dent in it, but I only used it 5 times before I hit pan. So that one is pretty exciting. I'll put up on the screen how many times I used it in total, like how many times I used all the shades in total. But I'm also starting to see like a nice dip, not really a dip, but sort of more disturbance in this one, which is Chakra to Me, and then also the Palo Santo, those 2. This one in particular is really beautiful. It's pink with a flecks of gold, and that is just stunning. I don't know, I just think it's a really, really beautiful shimmer, and honestly, it wasn't on my radar when I always went on about this palette. I never spoke about that shade, but now I think it's so stunning. I used that 3 times. I feel like I used it more, but I only used it 3 times. The Palo Santo, yeah, that one was used twice, but yeah, I really like this palette. It is my oldest Colourpop. It's my first Colourpop palette that I ever received. It's about 2 years old now, so I'm glad that I have at least a couple of pans in it and I'm getting more use out of it. I would love to get more pans in this, to be honest, before the formula goes bad. It doesn't smell bad. Yeah, it smells fine. The formula is a little bit powdery. I don't know if that's because it's old or if it just changes over time. Not really sure. I know some Colourpop mattes are quite powdery and some aren't. I've just noticed that from some of my other palettes that I have, like the 9 pan palettes that I have. Anyway, okay, moving on to the 2 roll-ins. So the 2 ones that I want to roll in, because I'm rolling out the blush and also the palette. I'm going to roll in a palette. You know that's going to happen. And I've decided to roll in my Orangey Glad. I might regret this in a month or in 2 weeks or tomorrow when I want to do some pinks, but I'm all about the orange right now. So, and I have no pans in this. I have just a little bit of a dip in this shade. I think that's my favorite, Squeeze Me. But this Mimosa Mammy is really beautiful as well. It's my favorite color. I love that coral color, like that bright coral color. I love it. So yeah, I want to use every single shade at least once, and I would like to use the palette 10 times. I don't think I'm going to get any pans unless this glitter is as movable and creamy as the one in the Miss Bliss. I don't think I'll hit a pan. That one, I just put my finger in and it just like went all the way through. It was crazy. And yeah, I only used it twice, and then the second time I hit the pan. So it wasn't trying to, it just happened. And then the other item that I want to roll in, which I'm slightly apprehensive about, actually quite a bit apprehensive about, is a Luxe Lip Oil. So I just rolled this out of my Shop My slash 10 project 10 uses project. Oh my gosh. And I used it so much, and you know, it's about here now. So I used it so much within a month, and I just thought, oh, you know, maybe I could try to push myself to finish it, like finish a lip product. Gabby, are you crazy? That would be amazing if I could do that. And I think with this item I probably could, because it was an item that I kept grabbing. So I'm going to be rolling this one in. This is in the shade, oh no, this is Rain Check. Wait, this is the wrong one. Let me get the right one. So this is the right one. I unfortunately hasn't settled. I think it's a little bit there. I don't really recall. But anyway, I want to roll this in, and I will make a mark of it when it does settle so we can see the progress But yeah, I would just like to keep working on it because I'm quite happy with how it went when I had it in my Shop My Stash / project 10 uses project. So yeah, this one I'm going to be rolling in as well. So I've got 2 new roll-ins, and then I will be keeping these 3 in. Hopefully this one will be done by the next update. I really don't know though, because it is going very slowly. But yeah, that's it. That is my update for the Colourpan project pan. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out Misty's channel if you haven't already seen it. And loads of other people are doing this project as well, so go check them out with the hashtag. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you next time. Bye.